Hey guys, Andy with Andy Outdoors today. Thought I'd do a little video real quick while I'm going down the road. It's all hands free, of course. Thought I'd give you a little bit of a insight on my opinion on a subject that we're dealing with today in today's society in our country right now. We'll get you up to speed if you don't watch the news and you're completely way back in the holler or something and you ain't realizing what's going on. We've got a major issue bulling right now. In Illinois, they're wanting to take and pass a law that states that if you have anything that's over 10 rounds, gun-wise, if you have a gun that holds more than 10 rounds, you are to, if this passes, you will have to turn it in or destroy it. You have to turn it into the state or you'll have to destroy it. That's bullshit. I'll tell you right now, that's daggum bullshit. That ain't gonna do nothing for you except cause you trouble. Because an AR-15, you can buy a 5-round magazine for it. I can go into a place with 20 or 30 of them little 5-round magazines and I can inflict some damage. Do I want to? No. Am I ever going to? No. Just saying, a person that has practiced and everything can switch a magazine pretty daggum quick. Me myself, I can switch a magazine pretty quick as well. I do like to do some competition shooting, and I like to try to, I'm wanting to get into the 3-gun competitions and stuff, but that's beside the point. What I'm getting to today is I want to cover the mass shooting in Florida. I want to talk about that. First of all, we had 17 people get killed in that school that did not deserve to die. We had that massive shooting in Las Vegas. Did that need to happen? No. That's a disgrace. Them people ain't nothing but a bunch of chicken shits. And I'll tell you right now, they had something snap in their head. Can that happen to anybody? Yeah. Is restricting the firearms, making it harder to buy one, doing a more thorough background check, and all that good stuff. Is that going to help? To a point, yes. To a point, no. And more point towards no. Because if these people are wanting to go and get guns and stuff, then and their intentions is to cause harm to somebody, they can get a gun. And it don't matter. They don't have to do a background check or nothing on that gun. You can go right out here on the street. You can get on Facebook. You can get in the ad bulletin. You can get in the Old Mountain Trader. You can get on anything that you can think of, and you can go meet somebody and buy a gun in a doggone parking lot somewhere. Is it legal? I haven't found no law saying that it ain't for a person that owns a gun already to sell that gun to somebody down the road. If the laws would change to where it would be illegal, would they still do it? Most likely. Because it's been going on for years and years and years. The only way that would happen is to really, really crack down on it. Make everybody take their guns and have them all taken and the serial numbers pulled off of them and that gun labeled with you. That's the only way that you would keep it from getting sold to somebody else, and then regulate that. But in our state, I have to give my hat off to y'all. We have not had a massive school shooting. We have not had a massive shooting of any sort in our state. We have had some problems in Huntington and Charleston and stuff. Local shootings, murders, stuff like that. That's going to happen. But here in the state, our legislature has given us the opportunity to defend ourselves. You go into a Walmart, don't think that it's odd to look over and see somebody have a gun on their side. open, concealed, everything. You do not have to have a concealed weapons permit to carry a gun in the state of West Virginia. With that being said, on the school security side, I think it needs to be stepped up. That's our children is our investment. Without our children, we're not going to have nothing in a few years. So we need to make sure that they're going to be safe. In 2012, I graduated high school. This is a good example. In 2012, you had to hit a doorbell button. Doors was always locked. You had to hit a doorbell button in order for them to let you in. They had a camera there, and they seen who was standing at the door. If they would have had something in their hand or something hid right there, it was a possibility it was going to be seen. In my opinion, as soon as you come through that doors, you should have to go through a metal detector. And if the metal detector goes off, there'll be another set of doors there with bulletproof glass and stuff. As soon as that goes off, it automatically locks behind him, locks him into that little area until police shows up and searches him, and finds out what he's got. Do it just like airport security or whatever. Another thing you could do is all classrooms, as soon as the bell rings, is to be shut and locked with bulletproof glass on them. Another thing I think should happen is every teacher should have to go through a 40-hour class on how to use firearms. And the firearms that they are issued from the county should be locked up in their classroom, and all the locks should have the big master locks on them, and they should all be keyed the same. So if something would happen and you have two teachers in a room or something like that, and this one needs to go to that classroom and something's happened and she needs to get that gun, or if there's something bad would happen at class change time and they've got a active shooting situation at that point, a teacher can dive into the closest classroom, unlock that safe, get a gun, and protect their kids and themselves. And the teachers just took a pay raise in our state, and that right there could pay for that pay raise. They should have to be paid extra, which they are getting paid now, extra 5%. They should have to be trained in how to use a gun to protect the kids and themselves in case of an emergency. The county would say the county's got enough firearms that they've taken from people, in minor traffic stops and stuff, that the deputy sheriffs and stuff's got guns and everything that they could issue the teachers. But I think that should be a number one priority. They should know how to use a gun. They should know how to defend themselves and their kids. Another thing I think needs to happen is, with all this crap with these people, they shot everything up. It's just like that guy down there in Florida. He's probably going to serve a life sentence. Some people would say, well, that serves him right. No, that does not serve him right. What serves that guy right is to be taken out, sit in a chair, and people shoot at him. Give him exactly what he gave them. Give him the black flag. He does not deserve it. He doesn't deserve the chance to live and munch off the doggone state and the federal government for that amount of time. He's a young man, 17, 18, 19 years old. I don't know exactly his age, but he's got a long life ahead. And we're going to pay for his life so he can live it. He's going to get 3 square meals a day, a bed, a roof over his head, all the things that he needs to survive. He's going to get them for free. And we're going to pay for it. So I don't think he should get that. I think he ought to be taken out and shot quickly. I'll be honest with you. All these shootings, all these killings and everything, they need to all be taken out and hung in the street and made an example of. So whenever somebody else wants to try to do that, they think, well, they just hung him in the street for doing the same thing. I don't want to die, so I'm not going to do it. No, right now all they have to do is think, I go in here, I get rid of everybody I don't like, and then I'm going to get 3 square meals a day in a bed and everything else. Not bad to me. I don't have to work another day in my life because I'm already a low-life son of a bitch. Excuse my language. But that's my opinions, and I'm sticking to them. So if you want to be notified of any of my upcoming videos or anything, hit that subscribe button down there, hit the little bell, and you'll get notified whenever I post a video. I'm going to start trying to post 2 to 3 videos a week, and I think that they'll be pretty good. I'm going to start talking a little bit more about my opinion on some things. I'm going to do some hunting videos whenever spring turkey season comes in, and I'm going to do some fishing videos. So if you don't mind, like, subscribe, share this on Instagram, on Facebook, whatever you got, and I'll see you on the next one.